Hello, this is Shervon. This is my braid channel, Von Braids. Here I mostly do braids, locks, and natural hair. To begin, I love my locks. I really do. But after I had this baby, it just seems nearly impossible to keep up with my own reties. And my hair is growing like crazy and I'm just tired. So I figured it would be easier to just keep my natural hair in simple styles and let it grow. Initially, I was just going to cut them and start all over as my hair grows out. But before I did that, I decided to try and detangle one, and it took a whole hour. But my hair was so soft, and I just missed having loose natural hair. I figured it would be worth it if I could save years and years of hair growth. And I didn't even detangle the whole lock. I cut off a few inches, so my hair could have been much longer if I decided to detangle the entire lock. So this is me cutting off a few inches of the locks. This is the lice comb that I used. You'll need some scissors and some type of detangling liquid. You can use regular conditioner, and then this is just a spray bottle with a little water and conditioner and a bit of oil. You can use a regular spray bottle. So here I'm going to show you guys how I detangle just one today. If you plan to give this a try, here are some recommendations. First of all, you better price this, because the last thing you want to do is spend all this time doing something and it's a waste of your life. So first of all, I was like, Lord, don't let me do this if I'm going to regret it or anything like that. So I have yet to regret it. So I'm trusting that I'm going to keep this up and continue it at least for a season. Be patient. Don't have anything major to do if possible, if that is possible. Third thing is find something to watch, read, listen to, etc. I started a YouTube playlist because you don't want to waste time trying to find something to watch. I sometimes put on the Bible app and let it read to me as I read it. Start one and see if you have the patience for it. Plan out time if possible. Let's say it takes you 1 hour to do 2. Count how many hours you'll try spending a day working on it. For example, if I have 200 locks and it takes me 1 hour to do 2, I may want to try and work every day for 4 hours. That means I'll be taking out about 8 locks per day. So 200 locks total divided by 8 locks per day, it'll take me about 25 days to finish. Give or take, because things can come up. You may meet your worst tangle ever. But that will give you an idea of the amount of time, and you can plan accordingly. So I just took my detangling spray, which is like a conditioner detangler, and I saturated the lock. Just really saturated from top to bottom. Like I said, you can use straight regular conditioner for this. You just need something that has a good slip. Yes, don't forget to put a towel or something, because you can get a little messy with the comb and all the conditioner splattering everywhere. So just grab the very end of your lock and the lice comb and just start at the very end of it. And take one little bit at a time and just pull the comb through the end and just keep going and go very slowly. This is real time here, so just take your time and just start somewhere. It's already loosening up there, and just keep going. So I decided to speed up the video just a bit. Now, as I continue to comb, if the hair gets a little dry for me, it's time to either add more conditioner or use the spray bottle with a little water, just so it can put that slip back in there. So the very first lock that I took out off camera, I didn't have this comb. We did order it later, but I decided to use a safety pin because the rat tail comb wasn't working, but I saw someone said you can use a safety pin, and that worked, but it did take an hour, and this was taking me a lot less time. This one lock took me about 13 or 15 minutes. It was my birthday, so I had to leave and come back and finish it. So I started my locks in July of 2020. I had them in for about 4.5 years as of today, February 2025. Right before I had them in, I had an undercut, and then I had a relaxer in my hair. Yes, I had a relaxer, even after being loose natural and having had 2 sets of locks already. This is actually my 3rd set of locks. Hindsight, my natural hair was gorgeous. I probably should have stayed loose natural. But I also don't regret my locks. I really enjoyed them, and I still actually like them. It's just a little bit more challenging today for me. Let me take a pause in my story right here to show you guys a close-up to where you can see as I had the lock pressed up against my thumb. I can feel where the knots are, and that made it easier to just pull them down, if that makes any sense. And as you can see here, we're making a little bit of progress, slowly but surely. You can see my curls are coming through. So back to the story. So I actually started my locks with relaxed hair. I installed them myself with 2-strand twists, which I did over the course of a few days. Since I started with 2-strand twists, I did not interlock them from root to ends. So that made it a problem when I washed them. They would start to unravel because they were so short. So that's just a heads up if anyone is trying to do their own micro locks. But there was an easy fix for that. You just have to band them together with a rubber band before you wash them, and that'll solve it. I don't have a record for how many hours it took me to put these locks in. I do know it took a few days. I didn't mind it. I really am very patient and I enjoy doing hair. This is a photo of my hair about 4 months later after a few reties. And this was the same month in November. As you can see, some of them are loose and unraveling towards the back. And you can see some of the 2 strands here have like unraveled a bit at the ends and have poofed out. But I really enjoyed the way this cut was. And it looks a mess here, but I didn't really mind it. And this was me about to color my hair. So I was preparing for that. The longer strands stayed pretty much intact at the roots. So here is me preparing to bleach my hair for the first time. I think I actually used a toner as well. I put the bleach on my hair and I processed it in a cap. And this is the color that it turned out to be. As you can see here, the final color was a little bit of a dusty brown. It was cute, but I actually wanted it just a tad bit lighter, so I did bleach it again for the second time. Here are a few photos of that final color after I bleached it for the second time. And this next photo here, I remember it was taken in November of 2020. This was the first time me and Bae met. So it's a day that I will never forget. Actually, a weekend I'll never forget. I might have to tell y'all about that another day. But as you can see here, the color of my locks when they were shorter are still the colors of the very ends of my locks. So they still hung on. And this is a photo of my hair in the front as I was finishing up a retie. As you can see on the left of the picture, the screen, those are already retied, and then the right side I still have to do. And these are some pictures taken around January of 2021. This part of the video is sped up a little bit. I did attempt to speed it up faster, but iMovie kept glitching, so feel free to speed it up if you need to. And this photo here was taken in March of 2021. This was a really cute style with my little bangs. I really enjoyed this shortcut. I truly did. And this photo was taken a couple of months later. This was in May of 2021 as we are traveling to Arkansas. We are in a U-Haul, packed up and ready to move into our new apartment. And this is our daughter in the middle. She actually has in box braids some colored hair that I did for her. She had and has a ton of hair. And I actually, when we got to Arkansas, I installed Micro Locs in her hair, which was crazy. long, and she currently has in her micro locks, but we are also in the process of taking hers down. That will be a video for another day. This photo is taken in September of 2021. Yes was the answer. I said yes. Okay. Of course I did. I don't know why I'm telling y'all all about my life, but I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to pass time, as this lock is taking forever to take out, and just including pictures so y'all can see my journey and just my life. So feel free to skip forward. Both of this video and this picture was taken in October of the same year, 2021. And then following that year, in February of 2022, on the 26th, we tied the knot, okay? Look at my hair in a bun. I'm telling you, I wore that bun out, and my little jewels on top. This was probably my go-to hairstyle, apart from just wearing it down. This photo was taken on July the 7th of 2022. This was actually my 2-year anniversary. And yeah, it was like after this, my hair was growing like crazy. And I'm the only one doing my reties, okay? I just loved the way these locks looked. They just kept growing, and they were just so fluffy and bouncy. And the color was just everything. Everything was great about them. I really enjoyed them. And this picture was in January of 2023. And this was a cruise we went on for our anniversary / my sister's wedding. One of my baby sisters got married on a cruise ship. This was taken in May of 2023. And you see my locks are just falling and hanging to my shoulders now. This was in August of 2023. And this is November. And I'm telling y'all, I really enjoyed these locks. And it's not like I'm not liking my locks or anything. We had a great time. I'm just a little tired. And then in 2024, I found out I'm pregnant. This picture was taken in April of 2024. And this picture was taken in May of 2024. This was my first baby shower, and this is in July of 2024. Hair growing, belly growing. Second baby shower, this was in August. This is the end of August, my last baby shower. And here's a picture I took after the baby shower. Baby comes October of 2024. Here I am in December of 2024, and this was when I made the decision that I think I'm going to call it quits. It's just a lot. So this is me and baby. This is probably after the first time I took down the first few locks. And after all that history and story time, I am finally finishing up taking out that one lock. Y'all, that was a long time. But as I think about it, this is years and years of locked hair that I've been able to unravel. And it may take a couple of months or so. But what is that compared to the years of length that I can retain? So I'm going to continue this. Hopefully y'all can stay tuned and see the next video I post to see how far I've gotten. I had a total of 394 locks, I believe. And I have only taken out a few according to my calculations. I hope to be done within a month, but I can't guarantee anything. And I also have my daughter's hair that I'm working on. That's going to be a process and a cool journey to see. If you're interested, I'll definitely be posting videos of that process. So with working on my daughter's hair, with working on my hair, and with the new baby in the house, I don't have as much free time as I once had. But I'm going to just take my time and then just try to enjoy this process. And as you can see, I've taken a nice little chunk down in the back, and the length is pretty long. And I hope I can continue to get away with them being hidden by my locks in the back, but at least for a little bit of time. Well, there you have it. Thanks guys for watching. Until next time, and if you happen to have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll try to address them in the next video.